Tonight on Newswatch 12 Weekends, a Rhinelander student faces charges for sexually assaulting a peer on school grounds. Those details up next. Plus, the coronavirus claimed the life of a U.S. citizen. We'll tell you what's being done to keep the death toll from rising. And volunteers in Merrill found a creative way to support Special Olympians today. We'll take you there. Your local news starts now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. Newswatch 12 Weekend starts now.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Peter Dubois. Well, a Rhinelander high school student has been arrested for sexual assault on school grounds. Police arrested 18-year-old Austin Sauer on Thursday for child enticement, exposing genitals to a child, and fourth-degree sexual assault. The incident happened in the school's gender-neutral bathroom. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office confirms the alleged victim is a female student under the age of 18. Her identity will not be released. Sauer was released on a $1,500 signature bond and is expected to appear in court in April. Green Bay police say they are investigating a stabbing incident that involves several people. It happened on the city's west side late last night, according to a press release sent by the Green Bay police. 5 people, including a pregnant woman, are being treated for their injuries at nearby hospitals. No one involved in the stabbings was killed. Police say it appears to have been an isolated incident and that the public is not believed to be in any danger. It's unclear if the suspect is still at large, and the reason for the stabbings is unknown at this time. Well, now, Devin, we had a great start to the weekend and a great leap day, too. Weather-wise, things are starting to warm up finally. Is that going to be a trend?
Yeah, we do have a little bit of a trend coming up, and I think you're going to like tomorrow's temperatures because I think we're going to be way above average. Here's a live look outside right now in Plover. Everything right now is all nice and quiet. Not too much going on. A little bit of a snowpack on the ground, but I think I'm starting to see some grass underneath the trees in Plover. We are seeing some clouds moving in as the system is approaching from the west. We're not going to see much from this system other than clouds. We'll have plenty of that hanging around. Temperatures right now 28 degrees in Rhinelander, 26 degrees in Tomahawk, upper 20s and some middle 20s farther south you go. Your hour-by-hour forecast and temperatures will be dropping into the lower 20s by early tomorrow morning, then kind of staying there and then rising pretty quickly. We'll explain how high they'll get in a little bit. Peter?
The U.S. now has its first death related to the novel coronavirus. The Washington Department of Health says that the death happened in that state's King County. The man died at Evergreen Health Medical Center. The hospital says he came in with serious respiratory issues. Another patient at the facility is also infected with coronavirus. That person is isolated and receiving care. Washington Governor Jay Inslee has declared a state of emergency and has directed state agencies to use all resources necessary to respond to the outbreak. Multiple reports project Joe Biden is the winner of the South Carolina primary today. The former vice president seems poised to walk away with the most delegates from Saturday's contest. A total of 54 are on offer. That's about half as many delegates in the first 3 contests combined. The question now is whether Biden can use that win to get more votes on Super Tuesday. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders is already pushing hard in those states. The Warm for Winter clothing drive puts clothes, shoes, and toys in the hands of hundreds of families in need. And today, that initiative wrapped up its 12th season. During the last Saturday of every month between September and now, people gathered at Friendly Village Nursing Home in Rhinelander to take part in the drive. The initiative served nearly 1,200 individuals this winter. Volunteer Jan Leschke says she loves being able to give back to the community.
It feels good to do it. It feels really good. And that's why the volunteers come, because they feel good about doing something for people that need it.
There's still plenty of donated clothing left over from this season. Most of it is summer clothing, though. Leschke says she plans on holding a drive in late April to get those clothes to those who need them. Being active during the wintertime can be a challenge, but today people in Merrill found a fun way to do just that while giving back to a good cause. Newswatch 12's Zach White has the story.
Residents from around the Northwoods gathered at the Dugout Bar in Merrill to raise money for the Special Olympics of Wisconsin.
You can do a lot of different fundraising activities.
Those are the words of Merrill Special Olympics Booster Club President Becky Meyer. She says living in the Northwoods can pose some fundraising challenges.
We live in northern Wisconsin and we were impacted with snow this year.
But all that snow was put to use Saturday as the Booster Club put on a snow volleyball tournament to raise money to purchase new equipment for local Special Olympic athletes. Meyer says these athletes are just as important as any.
It's no different than Merrill basketball or Merrill football. They need a booster club so they can have new uniforms every year.
One of the players at the fundraiser, Abby Lang, says she loves getting out and playing volleyball and is glad it brings something unique to the community.
I'm excited that we're bringing something local for our Special Olympics here in Merrill.
Meyer says snow volleyball is a way to help locals make the most of winter while giving back to their community.
It's a fun way. It's a beautiful day out here. The sun is shining. People aren't too cold. They're laughing, having a good time, and it's for a good cause.
In Merrill, Zach White, Newswatch 12.
Well, today marked the last day of ice oval races in Gleason. And coming up next at 10, find out how one racer is looking forward to next year by following her family's tradition. Stay with us.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Mattress Marathon is ending with a 72-hour Leap Day sale. Save up to $800 instantly on luxury brands. Plus, save up to 70% off doorbusters during this final week. Our biggest sleep sale of the year must end Monday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Can you hear it? It's the sound of hope and health and strength. It's the sound of compassion, of open doors, where people and machines are in tune and miracles occur. It's the sound of personalized healthcare and active communities. It sounds like life, and it's what you hear when you really listen.
How does the automatic emergency braking in the Chevy Equinox work?
Oh no. What?
Can you tell me how lane keep assist with lane departure warning works?
Lane departure warning? What is that exactly?
Kids may not know about the 2020 Chevy Equinox's standard safety features, but every parent should.
Get $4,250 cash allowance on most Equinox models. Plus, current GM owners get an additional $750 cash allowance, and eligible GM card members get $1,000 in bonus earnings.
I think my teachers are really awesome. They're just so nice and willing to help with anything we need.
What I think everybody should know about the RVA is that it's not what you might think of as a typical homeschooling experience. It's very challenging.
Most people think that you don't get to talk to people if you're homeschooled, but it's the opposite of that.
It's flexible, but it offers each kid a chance to excel in subjects that they're good in, and it gives them extra support of the subjects that they need help in.
The RVA has changed my life by helping me prepare for college and encourage me to plan ahead for life.
Buy like a builder during Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour Leap Day appliance sale this weekend only. You pay what the builders pay, which means savings up to 50% off, plus a free 10-year warranty and free delivery. Leap Day weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
And welcome back. Sun greeted us this morning, and pretty much throughout the rest of the day, we did see some clouds that did move in from time to time too. The good news is it was kind of a filtered cloud cover, so we did see the sun in and out from time to time. Now we will be getting more daylight too, so we will be seeing that bright ball of light even more now as we continue to gain daylight. Today's sunrise was at 6:35 a.m., setting at 5:44 p.m. Then we're just going to keep gaining from there, 6:22 a.m. in a week. And then, of course, 5:54. But note the change, time change coming up next week. So it might look weird that we're going to be at 6:40 a.m., but that's going to be in the central daylight time criteria. Of course, temperatures today, thanks to that sunlight, was very nice today in the lower to middle 30s, which is around average for this time of the year. We're supposed to be at around 31 degrees. We were above that today for most of us. Of course, we're dropping things down now in the middle to upper 20s for most of us, and very little cloud cover. It's a nice peaceful evening to get outside. Temperatures will be dropping for a little bit, then kind of stop and then start rising. Of course, already now we're warmer than what we were at this time yesterday. Try 17 degrees, even 13 degrees between Wausau and Rhinelander. And tomorrow, 40s are on the way. Upper 40s will be expected. Some of you may get close to 50 before you cool off on Monday. Then we're going to be kind of sticking around the middle to upper 30s coming up for the next several days. So not too cold, but we're going to be above freezing. So snow will be melting a little bit too. Of course, we will have to watch some clouds that will be moving in too. So we're going to be having some systems kind of skirting us by a little bit, but very little precipitation is in store again. So we're going to be keeping things very nice and quiet as systems will be going to our north a little bit and going to our south too. High pressure helping to keep things in control, but we will be having a dry system passing by and very little systems will be moving through. A live look in Eagle River right now. Snow is on the ground and we have not seen much snow at all across parts of the region. And how much have we not seen? Well, let's talk about the least snowiest Februarys in history because we have not seen much. We are far from the records. The worst was 1993 with 0.5 inches. Where did we end up for this year? 4.5 inches, so this will rank as a top 15 low for the least amount of snow that fell. But had we gotten another 1/10 of an inch of snow, we would have been at around 1912 for the year. We would have tied with that record. But we will have to watch for some wind too. It will be windy tonight before things begin to cool down coming up tomorrow. So your futurecast coming up, just some clouds that will be coming up. We'll have to keep an eye on things a little bit. Otherwise, it'll just be clouds and a little bit of sunshine that we'll get to enjoy too. Your forecast for tonight, 22 degrees, mostly cloudy skies and not as cold. Winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 47 degrees on Sunday, mostly cloudy skies and warmer. A southwest breeze at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here is your Northwoods Furniture 7-day forecast. Just clouds overall, but the only chances for precipitation is on Tuesday. And then temperatures in the middle to upper 30s from then on out. Peter?
The Gleason Ice Oval Races held its last day of events for the season this afternoon. There were over 350 registered racers with more than 125 from Wisconsin. Event director Shelley Mondyke says this is where racers get their start, with some starting as young as 4 years old. For Lexi Volm, who started last year, it's more of a family tradition.
I've been racing for 2 years now, but I've always come to this racetrack to watch my dad and my younger cousin, and they've always been a big influence on seeing what I do and then putting it towards my racing.
Volm says even though she's sad to see the season end, she can't wait till next year. She hopes to beat her biggest rival, her cousin. Well, playoff season came crashing down on top of our sports department today. Isn't that right, Andrew?
Yeah, Peter, it'd be easier to just list off what wasn't happening today. We'll have highlights from state wrestling coming up. Plus, I would say you had to see this sectional hockey final to believe it, but I saw it and I still don't. That's coming up.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Mattress Marathon is ending with a 72-hour Leap Day sale. Save up to $800 instantly on luxury brands. Plus, save up to 70% off doorbusters during this final week. Our biggest sleep sale of the year must end Monday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Dear Wallet, Toyota President's Day is on. Load up on tech. Load up on style. Load up on fun. And load up on savings. Hurry, get a historic deal before it's history. See you soon, your new Toyota. Right now, get $1,000 TFS cash when you finance a new 2020 RAV4 or lease a new RAV4 for $239 a month. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
In life, there are talkers and there are doers. Mike Bloomberg has spent his life getting things done. Started a company from scratch, creating 20,000 good-paying jobs. That's getting it done. As mayor, he rebuilt a shaken city after 9/11, created over 450,000 jobs, expanded healthcare to 700,000, and raised teacher pay. Elected for 3 terms because he got things done. Mike beat the NRA, strengthening gun laws. He beat big coal, closing over 300 dirty coal-fired plants. Mike is still getting things done. So ask yourself, for president, do you want a debater or a doer? Someone with workable, common-sense plans to fix healthcare and create jobs, who's done both. Mike has the record and resources to beat Trump, and it'll take both. But Mike will get it done.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, and I approve this message.
Have you received a quote for a new roof? Know that not all roofers are created equal, so make sure you get a second opinion. Give Brinks Exteriors a call, 715-ROOF-PRO. We'll give you honest feedback on whether your roof needs to be repaired or replaced. And if you need a new roof, a Brinks Exteriors roof comes with a lifetime guarantee and can be installed in as little as 1 day. Our roofs start as low as $59 per month. We won't break the bank, so get your second opinion today. Call Brinks Exteriors at 715-ROOF-PRO.
Auto Show concept cars are great, especially when affordability is part of the concept. Announcing Auto Show savings time at your local Ford dealer. Now get great deals on Explorer, Escape, Fusion, F-150, and more. Every Ford is proudly built with tomorrow's technology today, all with huge savings. Now that's a great concept.
During Auto Show savings time, choose Escape with FlexBuy and get 0 for 66 financing plus $2,500 when you finance through Ford Credit.
Buy like a builder during Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour Leap Day appliance sale this weekend only. You pay what the builders pay, which means savings up to 50% off, plus a free 10-year warranty and free delivery. Leap Day weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Sports Watch 12 with Andrew Goldstein.
Two wrestlers. One, a defending state champion. The other, coming off a near miss. Both of them from the Northwoods. Both of them on a collision course to end their careers in Madison. Newswatch 12's Maisie Vincent has more.
8 Northwoods wrestlers made it to day 3 of the state wrestling tournament in Madison. Every single one of them placed in the top 5, but 2 local athletes were pinned against each other in a battle for a state title. Now one Medford senior ends his high school career as a 2-time state champion. In the 220-pound championship duel, Medford's reigning state champ Jake Rao faced familiar foe Nick Roller from Anago.
I didn't want to take it lightly. Anybody can get beat on any given day. I mean, it's nice to have somebody that you've beaten a little bit before, but you never know what could happen.
Roller has never been able to overcome Rao's power, and tonight was no different. The Raider pinned the Red Robin with 30 seconds left in the match.
It means that all the hard practices and workouts and everything paid off. You know, you always work for this by the end of the year, and this is how I got here, just all those extra workouts and not giving up.
At 285 pounds, Tomahawk's big man Tony Matty fought for his first gold medal.
I had a really good time out there. This whole journey I've had through the whole season, a lot of ups and downs, but I made it to state, and I performed better than I expected.
Matty lost by decision, but he says it's all been a dream come true.
It means everything to me that my friends came to support me. All the people back home listened to me on the radio. It's really great that my town supported me like that.
Covering sports in Madison, Maisie Vincent, Newswatch 12.
5 other Northwoods wrestlers brought home hardware. Merrill heavyweight Zach Irabaran ends his high school career with a bronze medal. In Division II, Tomahawk's 195-pounder Eric Decker finished 4th. Down in D3, Leona Wabino freshman Ryan Roy also came in 4th. Hunter Bruna Phillips grabbed a 5th-place finish at 145 pounds. And Crandon standout Breed Shepard Jr. got a 33-second pin in his final match as a Cardinal. We will hear more from these wrestlers tomorrow on Newswatch 12 at 10. Well, Northland Pines beat Mosinee 6-0 to win the GNC tournament just 2 weeks ago. And last I checked, today's sectional finals featured the same players, the same sticks, and the same pucks. But would it feature the same result? Well, I can tell you it wasn't on the same ice. Mosinee was the host venue for the sectional finals, so the 1-seed Northland Pines pretty much played a road game. 4.5 minutes into the second period, no score. Max Brown loses stick for Pines. Matej Riktarik poking in the goal for Mosinee, and they take the lead. 3 minutes later, Riley McGee would wrestle it right back for Pines. Oh, what a dazzling golazzo. I know it's a soccer term, but I don't know of any other term that applies here. Ties the game at 1. But Mosinee would pull back ahead on a pair of Maxwell Best Day goals. Here's his second of the day. Mosinee up 3-1 with 11:30 left. Then Mosinee gets called for a 5-minute major, and Riley McGee would take full advantage with his second goal of the game. A few minutes later, McGee at the top of the attacking zone. Is he going to take it himself again? Partially, he's going to find Max Brown on the edge of the crease, and all of a sudden, it's 3-3 with 5.5 minutes left. 5-minute major penalty lapses, but it didn't stop this. Zach Maylett shoots, blocked, gets his own rebound, and taps it home. Pines is headed to state. 4-3 the final. Here's Maylett on his winning goal.
I honestly couldn't really see it. I just
I saw the puck, that's all I saw, and I hit it, and it ended up in the net.
You're just waiting for that momentum switch, and that was a big thing. Yeah, it was physical. Our kids did some things that aren't characteristic for us, but the bottom line is at the end of the game, we performed like we needed to, and we got the job done.
Girls basketball regional final in Rhinelander. Hodags playing New London. Rhinelander hadn't won a girls basketball regional final in at least 2 decades. And Tess Ruckdashel is going to try and keep it that way for New London. 50-44 Rhinelander, less than 4 minutes left after this bucket. Still a 6-point Hodag lead. Minute and a half left. Annika Johnson with the block. Kennedy Van Zyl wins the 50-50 ball. No field goals for Rhinelander in the last 7.5 minutes of the game. The last 15 points all came at the line. Ryan Clark likes that. Cynthia Beavers led the team with 22 points, a lot of them coming on free throws. And for the record, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what the sound of victory is like.
We just all had to stay calm and play as one, and we all had to keep moving and flashing to open spots, and we had to stick with each other through it, and one of us couldn't just be stopped on the court. We all had to be looking for the ball to get that open pass.
Another regional for you over in Crandon. Congrats to the Hodags, by the way. The Cardinals hosting St. Mary Catholic. Not even a minute in, St. Mary gets on the board. Rosie Butler for 3. But taking it inside was the theme of the night. There wouldn't be much outside shooting in this one. Tabitha Renkus is going to drive in. She misses. Doesn't happen to her very often, but no matter. Lindsay Littleton crashing in from the weak side, the bucket and the foul. Tied the game at 12. Just under 8 minutes left. Macy Palyabicki, the recipient of a sharp pass and a double team, kicks it back out, and the ball finds Leah Palyabicki. Crandon wins regionals for the 3rd year in a row. They travel to Bonduelle on Tuesday. So that's girls basketball, boys hockey, and wrestling. Did we get everything?
Lots to take in. Lots of awesome stuff. Well, after the break, we remember the victims killed in the tragic mass shooting in Milwaukee earlier this week.
A closer look at those lives lost in just a couple minutes.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Mattress Marathon is ending with a 72-hour Leap Day sale. Save up to $800 instantly on luxury brands. Plus, save up to 70% off doorbusters during this final week. Our biggest sleep sale of the year must end Monday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
My family's been living here, farming, since 1897. When I voted for President Trump, I was encouraged by what he said, that he was going to help the farmers.
Trump's tariffs make matters worse for dairy farmers.
His priorities are to strengthen the people like him, to increase their wealth. The game is you step on the guy below you. That's this economy. And I will not vote for Donald Trump again.
AB PAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Buy like a builder during Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour Leap Day appliance sale this weekend only. You pay what the builders pay, which means savings up to 50% off, plus a free 10-year warranty and free delivery. Leap Day weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Welcome back. Wednesday's shooting in Milwaukee was a tragedy felt across the state of Wisconsin.
Suzanne Spencer gives us a closer look at the 5 lives lost that day.
A lively Milwaukee icon sits dark as the force of grief keeps its doors shut yet another day. The loss of 5 victims in a tragic workplace shooting on Wednesday at Miller Brewery.
We're hurting, but again, we have faith that something good can come out of this.
Jesus Valle's family says the 33-year-old was an amazing father to his 2 children and a hard worker.
The void that is now here with him gone it's wide and it's deep.
60-year-old Dale Hudson attended MATC and completed coursework for an industrial electrical apprenticeship. 61-year-old Jean Levschetz's family says in a statement, the Levschetz family is devastated by the loss of their deeply loved husband, father, grandfather, brother, and uncle.
And it was his nature to wanted to help.
Trevor Wetzelar was 33, a 2009 UW-Madison graduate, a Navy sailor who won many awards during his 6 years in the service. And Dana Walk, whose obituary says he was an avid fisherman and loved spending time with his family and friends on the lake. All killed while at work, a place with a name that brings many communities together.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Mattress Marathon is ending with a 72-hour Leap Day sale. Save up to $800 instantly on luxury brands. Plus, save up to 70% off doorbusters during this final week. Our biggest sleep sale of the year must end Monday at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Get the best products, the best service, and the best overall experience for piers and lifts at Dvorak's Docks. There's a reason more and more people keep choosing Dvorak's Docks. It's just docks and lifts. Call 275-DOC or come to US Highway 45 in Elko.
When being sick isn't as bad as
Not knowing why you're sick.
When questions lead to confusion
and angst and anxiety.
When it feels like there's a tiger chasing you into the darkness.
and all you want is a little light.
A little hope.
This is when you need the best of the best. Doctors who don't just perform cutting-edge procedures and treatments. Doctors who invent them. UW Health. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
There are never enough hours in the day. I'm always making trade-offs, sacrifices. But I'll keep going. Even when it feels like there's no way I can do it all, I won't give up. I'm doing this for me and for them. We're doing this together. North Central Technical College's virtual college, flexible learning, because our time is precious.
Auto show concept cars are great, especially when affordability is part of the concept. Announcing Auto Show savings time at your local Ford dealer. Now get great deals on Explorer, Escape, Fusion, F-150, and more. Every Ford is proudly built with tomorrow's technology today, all with huge savings. Now that's a great concept. Now get 0 for 72 financing on a Ford F-150 or lease one for just $239 a month during Auto Show time at your local Ford dealer.
Buy like a builder during Furniture and Appliance Mart's 72-hour Leap Day appliance sale this weekend only. You pay what the builders pay, which means savings up to 50% off, plus a free 10-year warranty and free delivery. Leap Day weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Alrighty, Peter, not everyone is seeing clouds yet tonight. We're seeing the moon out there from time to time, too. But we will start seeing clouds thickening up a little bit as we're seeing some of it moving in from northwest to southeast. So tonight we'll have mostly cloudy skies and not as cold. Lows will drop into the low 20s. We will warm up very nicely tomorrow. How does upper 40s sound? That's what we'll do with clouds. And then the only small chance of precipitation is Tuesday night, and that's it. So Peter and Andrew, a very uneventful week in the weather department.
Yeah, just speaking for myself, upper 40 sounds great.
That's very nice.
Yep, nothing to complain about there. Well, that's it for your news around the Northwoods. Have a great night.
Saturday Night Live is up next.